Yo, what up? How's it going? Today is Sunday. I've just actually gotten back from London. Last night was quite a rough one. Traveled through to Surrey side from Bournemouth, obviously, yesterday, and spent the night at a friend's place, but we went to his brother's 40th birthday. So it was a really good time. We got into London relatively early, so we decided we're going to go get some Thai food and got some. I've never actually had Sing beer. I think it's called Sing or Single or something like that. But I've never actually had any Sing beer before. So I had that, which was pretty nice. Tasted like beer, as expected. And then got some prawn chip things with some sweet and sour, like sweet chili sort of dip. And it was decent. But the main it was like egg fried rice with beef. Can't remember exactly what it was called. I'd have to look it up, but it was incredible. So incredible that I'm going to make my own. I'm going to figure out what they did, look at some sort of recipe and make something like that myself. It doesn't have to be specifically with beef. I wouldn't mind doing it with like chicken, or probably would do it either chicken or beef, one of the two. I think that's the way for me anyway. I think that's going to be the best way to have it. So, got a new idea for a new dish, which is great. Then had some overpriced cheesecake that was not that great. Then left there, went to a little coffee shop. We thought we were going to go inside because it was the England game, and for some reason there were just adults and a shit ton of children. So obviously I decided there's no chance in hell I'm going inside there, so we just chilled outside, got some coffees. We were just chilling with friends. It was pretty cool. Got some coffees, then left there, went to the pub where we were going to meet his brother. And yeah, so then we eventually got to the pub and we watched the rest of the game. Switzerland had scored a goal, and I think it was at like 75 minutes. It was 1-0 to Switzerland. Then a few minutes later, like maybe 5 minutes later, I think Saka scored a pretty cracker of a goal from outside the box, like a curler to the bottom left, a really good goal. And then it went to oh, sorry, it went, just had a moment. It went to overtime, went to extra time. And then no one scored. Well, I'm not sure exactly what happened. I think it was before. I think at overtime no one did really much of anything. I think Pickford stopped a pretty crazy save and stuff. And then eventually went to penalties. So watch the penalties. And yeah, it was pretty good. All I can remember is that Ivan Toney had a cold one, really good pen, and they won. So the fans, obviously, we're in England, we're in London, so these fans are like freaking out, and obviously that meant the place was vibing. It was actually quite a nice vibe last night at the place. Eventually they closed the garden. We were outside in the back garden, and then we moved inside, and then they only had a license till about 12 o'clock, which was surprising. So, yeah, but it was good though. We were inside, then they eventually kicked us out. And by that time we were very tired. One of the highlights of the evening was afterwards we were standing outside the club, and this lady dressed in like a ball gown and a jacket brought her her dog, her border collie, and the border collie was just loving everyone. It was just in heaven because everyone was just like scratching him and giving him loves. He loved it so much. And then we got an Uber home. It was crazy. It was about 45 pounds to get back to my friend's place. Or was it? Uber XL, you know. So 6 of us that traveled, so it's not too bad, I guess. Could be worse. And then we went to a pizza place, got a super late night pizza, and it was delicious. I don't know if it was just because we were quite drunk that the pizza was so good, but it went down a treat at that time. We got home at about 2 o'clock, and then KO'd, slept till about 8 this morning, then woke up. We try to leave the house before so we can get a McDonald's breakfast, but yeah, by the time I realized it's like 10:30 and then it was too late, you know, for McDonald's breakfast. Generally when I'm away or when I'm on holiday or something, I sort of allow myself to have an occasional breakfast, just because it's relax mode, you know. I don't fast completely on those days. So today, instead of going to McDonald's, we went to another place called the Old Well House in Surrey side, and just got a burger and some chicken wings and stuff, and some coffee, and then left. And now just arrived back home, back in Bournemouth, which is about a 2.5 hour drive. But it was very pleasant. Weather was all over the place. It was sunny, then it was raining, then it was like raining and sunny at the same time. We called that, in South Africa, we called that a monkey's wedding. But I don't actually know. I think in Afrikaans is a specific way you can say what that is. I don't know what it is though. And then I don't know. In the other parts of the world, are there any? What do you call that when it's super sunshine and then raining at the same time? I don't know. Anyway, and then got home. Felt a little bit snacky, so roasted some cashews. Really good and really easy. Just a medium to high pan on the stove, and then just chuck the cashews in, toss them about a bit, leave them in for about 10 minutes, you know, constantly tossing them and moving them, and then generally that's what you'll get. I think it looks pretty cool. And now it's pretty much a wind down to the weekend. Gonna relax now, doing this video. Then probably might play some games or something, maybe some Dave the Diver. There's a game I'm into at the moment. But other than that, yeah. That is pretty much the weekend. Anyway guys, if you enjoy this random bullshit stuff, leave a like. Let me know how your weekends were. Yeah, let me know about that monkey's wedding thing. I'm actually quite curious what it is in other countries, other cultures and stuff. If it is even a thing, you know. Anyway, yeah, like and subscribe if you want, and yeah, lots of love. Anyway, much love. Thank you. I love you, and goodbye.